the pat down. Very important process as patrons are coming into the club. Either is going to be the first person patron or guest meets as they come in, or the second, depending on how the club is set up, how the front door is designed. Also, it's a very important position. A lot of people think that it's like the worst spot to be put in, but you're the one keeping out the drugs, you're the one keeping out the weapons, you're the one making sure that everyone that comes in is safe for the environment. So, not to say that it's the low man on the totem pole, but it's also a very, very important and very, very important post. So I'm just going to pat down Billy here as if he was coming into the club. Sir, if I could just pat you down. If you just raise your arms for me, please. All right, thank you very much. Okay, very quick. Now we're going to go down some of the reasons why we check certain areas. So we have him raise his hands. We check here, of course, because stereotypical inside holster, maybe they've got something like that. We go around to the back just in case there's anything back here. We then go to the waist and kind of come around here. If they don't have a shoulder holster, maybe they have a gun in their back pocket, just like he does here. We want to come around the front, and whether we're actually sticking our fingers in the belt loop or whatever, we can just kind of come across here. What do we have here? We have some pepper spray, something else that I've actually carried into clubs that people don't check. I want to check the pockets. I want to see if there's anything in the pockets. You can sometimes feel whether you got either baggies of Coke or pot. Just kind of feel, see if there's anything in there. Depending on how the pockets are designed, you can just kind of put your fingers along the pockets like that. In this case, he has a knife right there. I then check the back pockets, and now this may look like I'm grabbing his ass, but what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing the outside of the fabric and pulling it out. So I can see if he has a wallet, if there's a knife stuck back there, if there's any baggies of stuff. Now, Billy's not wearing jeans, but many jeans have a fifth pocket. And so what I would do there is I lift up the shirt. He's got the fifth pocket. I'm just going to stick my finger in there really quick and do a little scoop. If there's anything in there, just with that little scoop, it's going to come out. 90% of the time, you're going to have people carrying in pills, pot, cocaine, meth, whatever, and it's going to be located in that fifth pocket. Then we're going to come down. If they have any side pockets, we're going to check those. And then we're going to go down and we're going to check his ankles, just in case that person is wearing an ankle holster of some type. We also, somewhere in the process, we just kind of want to rub, kind of do a back of the hand on the chest, see if he's got, if they're wearing a chain. We've encountered sometimes where there's kind of like a hook knife or some type of knife that's on a chain. So, of course, you don't want that inside because that's just another sharp object. So the whole process only takes just a couple seconds. So it's a quick process, thorough. Some things to point out though, as you've noticed, I'm bending over like this. I'm not actually getting on my knees. If I get down on my knees and I'm checking down here, he has a chance to attack me and I don't have very good footing. Yeah. So he can kind of push me back and I'm down on the ground. But if I'm like this and he tries to push, I've got a better base. And so say I've got something, or there's something in this pocket he doesn't want me to get, so he starts to attack, I can kind of come in here and then we can kind of go down. So